Okay. All right. So I think with the new year, it's the perfect time to think about healing, especially this new year. Trying very hard to let go of the past year and to pave a new path into the new year. And it's possible. And we do that by focusing on healing. It's one of the ways. Focusing on all the things that were good about 2020, all the things we learned. And there were a lot of things. And take them with us, but healing is part of the process. So we're going to look at how to do that from the inside out. And so with that in mind, please come inside, close your eyes, and bring your attention to your breath. Notice the flow of your breath as it comes in through your nose, as it travels throughout your system. And whenever you breathe in, when you take a deep inhale, fill your lungs all the way up. Think about breathing in sorrow and grief you've experienced, and the sorrow and grief others have experienced. And then when you exhale, let go of compassion. Give away compassion to yourself and to others as part of the healing process. Inhale the sorrow, the grief. Exhale compassion. Let the compassion fill your body, removing anything you no longer need or want. Return to your natural breath and gently open your eyes. All right, so yoga is a wonderful way to heal. It's designed to help us heal. Bring our arms all the way up alongside your ears, fingers to the ceiling. Take a deep breath and then bring your arms right back down by your side. Send your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down, and then go the other way. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Come to center. Other side, left ear to left shoulder. Come to center, send your nose to the sky. Bring your head to neutral. Shake your head no. Come to center, yes. Come to center. Bring your arms back up alongside your ears, fingers pointing upward. Now let them relax just a little. Let them just flow. And we're going to begin to allow our arms and our upper body to flow a little bit from side to side, from right to left. And you'll continue to go a little deeper each time you go in one direction or the other. Think about a willow tree in the breeze, flowing from side to side. So let your hands, let your arms move with the breeze. Think about seaweed, how it flows in the current so easily, so naturally. So neither the tree nor the seaweed break. They stay firm. Yeah. The next time you're leaning to the right, bring your right hand down to the mat, bend your elbow, send your left arm alongside your left ear for a lateral side stretch. Inhale both arms to center. Flow, flow. Again. Next time you're on the left side, bring your left hand down, right arm alongside right ear, drop your left shoulder. Inhale to center. Send your arms straight out from your shoulders like in a T shape. And we're going to do big twists with our arms wide. So when you twist, you want your arms to stay where they are. You don't want to move your arms separately. So go to the left, to the right, to the left. A little helicopter getting ready to take off. All right, keep going from side to side. The next time you're going to the right, put your left hand on your right knee, your right arm behind you, look over your right shoulder. When we look over our shoulder in yoga, we're symbolically looking at the past. And when we come back through center and pause here, we're coming back to the present moment, leaving the past behind. Send your arms straight out to the side. Inhale, exhale. Use your breath to help you move. And then keep going all the way to the left. Bring your right hand on your left knee. Look over your left shoulder. Bring your arms up alongside your ears, happily leaving the past behind, coming back into the present. The only time we have. Another beautiful thing I love about yoga, you have so much power here to enjoy the present moment with every move you make. Okay, send your legs straight out in front of you. Shake them loose. Point your toes to the ceiling, flexing your feet. Come to Dandasana. Hands alongside your hips, your fingers pointing forward. Elbows reaching behind you, crown of your head reaching up. Engage your abdominal muscles. And then soften just a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gather. Exhale, bring your hand to your heart. Inhale, exhale. This time we're going to bend our knees. Keep your feet flexed on the inhale. Inhale, bend and flex. Exhale, point and straighten. Inhale, bend and flex. Exhale, point and straighten. Getting all of our joints moving. And come to a seated, to Dandasana with your hands at your heart. You're going to bring your arms up one more time. Inhale, bend your knees, and bend them a lot, right? You're going to inhale and you're going to exhale and you're going to reach for the outside of your feet. Maybe you'll get your ankles or your calf, but you'll attempt to reach for your feet and fold over your legs. It's still early in class, but some of you, if you have flexible hamstrings, you might straighten your legs a little bit as you come farther over your legs. But any amount is good. Look up, bring your arms alongside your ears and hinge all the way back up. Bring your hands back down by your side. Okay. We're going to come on to our hands and knees. So remember, your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips, your arms are rotated so that the crease of your elbow is coming towards your index finger. And we're going to start our cats and dogs. So on an inhale, you're going to curl your spine towards the mat. Your heart wants to come between your arms, can't quite make it. Exhale, arch your spine to the sky. Feel the changes your body makes to accommodate these different poses. Inhale into dog. And keep going now at your own pace, exhaling as you arch to the sky. And inhaling when you turn the curve in the opposite direction. Go at your own pace. And then come to a neutral spine. Send your hips to your heels. Come into your child's pose. And take a few breaths here in an introspective pose. In a pose of humility. Stretch your arms out overhead. Palms are flat on the mat. You're going to lift your hips and come forward, lengthening your legs behind you as you now bring your heart between your hands. Inhale, exhale, send your hips to your heels. Inhale, come forward again. This time you're going to turn under your toes. You're going to lift your knees. You're going to send your hips to the ceiling. Push the mat away from you with your hands. Downward facing dog, your upside down V shape. Like a mountain. Yeah, some people call this mountain. Yeah. In Tantra, I think in Tantra yoga, it's called mountain.
So your heels are coming towards the mat, your chest towards your thighs. On an inhale, you're going to come forward, bring your knees to the mat. And then slide your hands to your legs, come up to stand on your knees. If you want to put padding under your knees, please, by all means, do that. Yeah. All right. So if you do not have blocks or something like a block, you can use your hands on the mat. Because what we're going to do is step our right foot forward. And you could do that without a block, without putting your hand on the mat, but it actually gives you a sense of stability. It's like that placebo thing, right? So walk your right foot away. Stream your arms back behind you. Inhale, and then on an exhale, bring your hips forward, your arms alongside your ears. Feel the stretch in your left thigh muscles, your quadriceps, the front of your thigh. Inhale, bring your arms down, straighten your leg any amount. Inhale, exhale, slide forward, stretching your quads. Inhale, come back up, straighten your leg any amount. If you have a block or something, or if you want to bring your foot back down, bend your knee and bring your knee back where you found it. Okay. Now your left leg comes forward. Walk it away. Bring your arms alongside your ears. Slide forward on an exhale. Inhale, bring your arms down, straighten your leg any amount. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then bring your knee back where it was. Okay, excellent. One more thing before we come up to stand, bring your hands to the mat. And have a bit of a wide, so your hands are forward of your shoulders here. So you're going to bring still on your knees, you're going to bring your hips forward, and then you're going to go to the left and then behind and to the right, making circles with your hips. And they could be as small or as large as you like. Let your body decide how far you can go. It might be fun to go all the way. It might be more enjoyable to make little circles. Next time you're facing front, you pause and go the other way. So when I tell you to stop and pause, one of the reasons for that to just suddenly go in the other direction is you want to give your body a chance to adjust. It's a transition. There should always be a slight pause. It's only maybe a second or two. So you don't really even notice it, but it's important. And then come back to center. Send your hips to your heels, slide your hands back. Come up onto your knees and make your way up to stand. All right. So to get us all charged up and ready for this new year, we're going to revisit our warriors, but I'm adding warrior 3. So there are 3 main warriors. There are several others in between. But we have Virabhadrasana 1, 2, and 3. So 3 is the most challenging of them all. And we're going to do a little flow going from warrior to warrior.
But what I'd like us to do first, now that we've warmed up, is practice our warrior three. So the story of the warriors is like this. Lord Shiva, who was the first yogi, supposedly in the Vedic scriptures, send threw a lock of his hair down, oiled from his body to the earth, and up came warrior one. You can do this with me. Right. And then warrior one needed to devise a strategy. So warrior two was the lookout. He sized up the battle. He sized up the situation and developed the strategy. And then the original warrior was ready to charge into battle. And what he did was spring off his back legs and charge into battle with one leg. So that is what a warrior, that's warrior three. So let's do warrior three together using the chair. All right. So we're going to try it at the wall too, okay? So that you can see how it'll happen at the wall. But make sure your chair is secure, right? So bring your feet to warrior one feet, right? So your front, my right leg, now I'm using my right leg in front, knee is bent, right leg is strong and straight, warrior. Arms are up overhead in a sign of victory. You're going to start to lean forward. You're going to come onto the ball of your left foot, your back foot. You're going to begin to bring your weight onto your right foot, your right ankle. And bring it forward, bring your shoulders over your wrists and lift your left leg any amount. It doesn't have to come all the way up to your hip. It could be here, it could be here, it could be here. This is a warrior charging into battle. Release one of your arms. That's the charge. Bring it down, bring your foot down. All right, let's do that on the other side. Good, all right. So right foot, right leg is behind you, left is forward. Warrior one. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands down to the seat of the chair. Come onto the ball of your right foot. Very slowly bring your weight over your left foot and lift your back leg. Any amount, again, as high as your body says is okay to do. And eventually, as we do these poses more and more, you'll be able to increase your range. And then bring your leg down. Okay. So if you want to see how to do this against the wall, I'm going to show you very briefly. I can't bring the camera there because it will get all messed up, but I think you can see me, right? So I'm a little far away, but the idea here is to use the wall. So you start with your hands up on the wall. So you can just watch me first. Then you slide them down as you walk back. And your wrists are straight out from your shoulders. So the palms of your hands are above your shoulders. Your ears are between your arms. And then you're going to lift your back leg any amount. Now this is the warrior charging into battle with both hands up. And if you use the wall, you can do that. With the chair, our arms stay down. So you have to lift one at a time. All right. So when we go into this, you can use either the chair or a wall. Okay, so here we go. All right, we'll start with a mountain pose. You know, your mountain, head reaching up, crown of your head to the heavens, feet planted in the earth, send your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Let your arms fall naturally by your side. Couple of sun breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So the sun was saluted because the belief is that the sun, with all its illumination, with its light, brings us life, brings us plants. Let's keep doing this. And also with that comes knowledge, illumination. Okay, so let's begin our flow, our little flow here. We always start in mountain. You're going to send your arms out to the side, gather. You're going to bring your arms down and step your right leg back to warrior one legs. So warrior one legs, you have your two legs in separate lanes. Your back leg is long and straight, and you can step it as far back as you comfortably can. Your foot is flat on the mat. Your front leg is bent. Your knee does not go past your ankle. And you're going to square your hips off as much as possible, certainly your shoulders, with the long edge of your mat. I mean the short edge of the mat, the front of your mat. Doesn't matter, the edge of your mat. All right. Send your arms back behind you. And let's bring Virabhadrasana 1 up from the earth for warrior one. Now, all warriors say a prayer before going into battle. Bring your hands together overhead. Maybe you'll look up, push your feet into the mat to secure your balance. Look up at your prayer. Bring your prayer to your heart. You're ready for battle, but all warriors, successful, the bravest warriors are also humble and devotional. So send your arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers, Yoga Mudra. Send your knuckles back down. Open up your heart, brave, brave heart. Inhale, and then exhale, come forward any amount. Bow your head in devotion, devotional warrior. Push your feet into the mat and let your knuckles lead you back up. Warrior one. You're going to bring your hands down by your side. And you're going to step your right leg back a little bit. And it's not quite in alignment with your front. So I'm going to heel toe my left leg a little bit more towards the center of the mat. And then step my back leg back a little bit more so that my legs are my feet are lined up. Arms straight out from the sides. All right, so peek over to where the camera is and you'll see. So you don't want your arms down here. You don't want them all the way up. You want them straight out. And if they're going to go anywhere, it'll be slightly up, slightly up. You want to make sure that there's a straight line from the crown of your head all the way through your body down to the mat. So in order to do that, imagine there's a tug of war going on with your arms, and maybe the back is winning a little bit. Yeah. Take a look over your middle fingers, your left hand. Make sure your left knee is not past your ankle, forward of your ankle. And this warrior sizes up his challenge, looks for the best strategy, brings right hand to right thigh, and raises the sign of peace. Up overhead, looks up at that sign of surrender, not giving up surrender, but letting go. Bend the elbow, come into a thinking pose. with a side angle. So your forearm is on your left thigh. Your right arm comes as far as possible alongside your ear. Straight line all the way down your side from your heel to your toe, to your fingers. And then come back to warrior two. So we're going to have to swivel again into warrior one, back where our chair is, right? So you'll step your back foot over to the right and straighten your legs out again for warrior one. When we would do this in a slightly faster flow, those things take seconds. You still do them. You still take your time to make sure you're in alignment. You must honor the transition between poses, right? So my chair got away from me. I'm going to bring it a little closer. Warrior one is ready to charge into battle. If you're near a wall, use the wall, right? Otherwise, bring your hands down to the seat of the chair. Come on to the ball of your right foot. Bring your weight over your left as you lift your right leg any amount. Send your left arm straight out using your right arm for support to charge into battle. Bring your leg down, bring your arm down. And come back up to stand. Bring your arms out by your side, up overhead for the pose of victory. Bring your hands together and down to your heart. All right, so we will do that on the other side. Come to your mountain. Inhale. Exhale, step your left leg back. Legs in their own lane. Strong warrior one. Getting ready for victory. Saying a prayer before going into battle. Bringing your prayer to your heart. Sending your arms back behind you, interlace your fingers. Showing your devotion, your humility. Bowing your head. Push your feet into the mat, come all the way back up. I'm going to have to go the other way. Okay. Bring your arms up overhead, warrior one. Bring your hands back down by your side, step your back leg, and align with your front foot, foot to foot. Warrior two. Make those shoulders nice and square. Keep your right knee from collapsing in, knee always over your middle toe. Peaceful warrior. Thinking warrior. Back to warrior two. And back to warrior one. Take your time getting there. And now you're ready to charge into battle. You're going to bring your hands down to the chair, which I don't have, so I'm just going to use this block. Come onto the ball of your back foot. Bring your weight over your front leg. Lift your back leg any amount. Your right arm goes out into
a charging position. Bring your leg down and stay down. Fold over, Uttanasana. Another pose of humility. Bring one hand to the opposite elbow and do the same on the other side, making a little swing to go back and forth. So you have forearm over forearm and swing from side to side. Release your arms and very gently unfold. All right. So good. Excellent. So we're going to come back down onto the mat, but let's start from mountain. Chin to chest, roll your shoulders and begin your journey. Bending your knees, bringing your hands to the mat, and one knee, then the other knee. And come to sit with your legs straight out in front of you. Take your time getting there. I will wait for you. All right, great. Send your arms straight out, palms facing each other. And we're going to very slowly bring our back down on the mat, but you're going to do it really, really slowly. You're going to use your abdominal muscles to keep your back from slapping the mat. Remember to catch yourself with your forearms if that feels like it's going to happen. And come all the way down. And when you get there, place your feet on the mat. Lift your hips just slightly to send them closer to your heels to lengthen your spine on the mat. All right, good. Okay. You're going to bring your arms into a cactus shape. You're going to open your knees out to the side, let the soles of your feet come together. So it's like a reclining goddess pose. Inhale, and then on an exhale, you're going to fold your knee and your arm over the other one. So I've gone to my left. It doesn't matter which side you start on. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side like you're closing a book. Inhale to center. Exhale, close the book. Inhale to center, one last time. Close the book. Inhale to center. Bring your feet onto the mat, soles of your feet on the mat. Center yourself on the mat. If you have a blanket or a block or a pillow, anything you might need, I'm going to use my blanket so that if you have a blanket, you want to have it so that it gives you a little height. You're going to push your feet into the mat, lift your hips, and slide the blanket or whatever thing you have to get a little higher under your sacrum, underneath your hip, your pelvic bone. And that means it should be below your waist, just below your waist. And you're going to send one leg to the sky and the other leg to the sky. Send your arms straight out to the side. We did this Friday as an alternative to shoulder stand. It's supported, it lifts your hips. So it gives you many of the same benefits as a shoulder stand. Having your feet like this, your legs upward, it helps to drain excess fluids. It slows your heart rate ever so little, as it does when you're sleeping. It lowers your blood pressure. And then one leg at a time, bring the sole of your foot back to the mat. Lift your hips if you have something underneath. And make your way into Shavasana. So one leg straight on the mat, then the other, your arms rotated, palms facing upward. Allow your legs to splay open naturally. Feel your whole back body sinking into gravity. That was a tough battle you just fought. Let it go. Om Namah Shivaya. I surrender to transformation and welcome the changes that will lead me to who I am. Take a deep breath. Begin to reawaken your body. Roll your head from side to side. Make gentle movements with your hands and your feet. Send your arms overhead, your feet away from you for a big, long, full body stretch. Then bring your knees into your chest and hug them and roll from side to side, massaging your back. Then come to center and roll over onto whichever side you prefer to come into a fetal position of rebirth. And whenever you're ready, make your way up to sit. And get yourself ready when you get there for your for meditation. You might prefer to use a chair, or you might want to sit where you are.
Okay, everybody looks ready. Okay, so let's begin. So close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. Notice the journey that your breath makes in your body. Remember, any thoughts that come to mind are natural, they're okay. Acknowledge them, let them go. Come back to your breath or to the images that you have begun to paint in your mind. And bring your attention to your heart center. Har, hare, hari. Say that to yourself. Har, hare, hari. That is a Sanskrit mantra. Har is a seed. Hare is the nurturing of the seed. Hari is the manifestation of that act of growth. And imagine that you are planting a seed inside yourself to grow into a healing tree, to become a carrier of healing, healing from the inside so that you can heal all those around you just by your presence. Har, hare, hari. Imagine planting a seed. Bring yourself to any place where you might have the ability to plant a seed, putting it into the ground. And you cover it with dirt. Har, har, har. The seed is planted. Har, hare, hari. And you water it. And you feed it. And you shelter it. You make sure it has just the right amount of sunlight. You make sure that pests stay away. You care for it lovingly. The seed is, after all, growing inside of you. Notice the feeling of some impatience when you don't see the stem coming up from the earth. But you continue, you persevere, you continue to take care of it, making sure it has everything it needs. And slowly, there it comes. Its head reaches up through the dirt, little green stalk. And you continue to care for it, making sure it has just the right amount of sunshine and water and food, making sure it's safe. Har, hare, hari. Har, hare, hari. hare, hare. And then as it gets taller, you wonder if anything will harm it in any way, so you care for it. You give it all your attention. Har, hare, hari. And then it blooms. Beautiful flower. Maybe it's a tree. Whatever you planted. It is so beautiful. It is natural. It is soaking up the sunshine. It is drinking the water deep within its roots. It is standing tall and strong. See it grow. See it get taller and taller. In your garden. Har, hare, hari. And feel the power of this plant, this tree, this beauty of nature. Feel its power, its strength. The healing tree. So you can feel inside of you, your whole body now, feeling stronger. And when you bring your attention to any place in your body that gives you discomfort, you can breathe into it, har, hare, hari, and send it your healing energy that you just now have nurtured and strengthened, your healing power. And perhaps there's another place in your body. And bring it to your heart. Feel your heart beating. To make your heart strong. And then feel that healing power coming to your mind so that you can use any emotion that you feel to your benefit. So you can continue to go strong and feel the power of the sunshine. Feel the nectar that you drink. Feel your strength, your healing energy. And now as you breathe in, feel it getting stronger, and as you exhale, share your healing energy with everyone around you, with people you love, people you don't know, everyone in the world. Share this power to heal ourselves and to heal those around us, to help each other get stronger and stronger. Bring your hands to your heart. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may my thoughts, words, and actions in some way contribute to that happiness and freedom for all. Namaste. Thank you.